Hello everyone, I'm Shy Guy and today I'll be discussing the current state of Dota 2 cosmetics. So there's been a small change recently on the way cosmetics are dropped. Obviously Valve have decided that nobody likes getting lots and lots of single item drops that are all common, which is partly true. Some people like collecting items one thing at a time and then eventually getting a set. But now Valve have decided, yep, we're going to make it so you get a full set at a time. So if you do like that hero, you're going to get that set instantly. Now there are going to be some problems with this. If you don't like the hero, then you've just got a set which is useless. Whereas before you may have had like an item for a hero that you don't like, and of course the item for the hero that you do like, which can always be a good thing. Of course, a lot of people sell the commons straight away so they can try and save up enough money on the marketplace to buy something they want. I know a few of my friends do that. But now you just get a full set. So as you can see, you'll get the set on a rare drop rate, which is going to be kind of similar to the rare items you got before, except you get the full set. It means Arcanas and things like that are still going to be dropped, but of course they're going to still be just as rare as when they came out originally. So battle boosters have been removed. This will stop people just buying a battle booster and then just farming up a hell of a lot of items. Kind of similar to what most people do during the TIs and all the other tournaments throughout the year. So anyone that does have a battle bonus will obviously get a little item as a sorry, you're not having your battle bonus anymore. So I'm going to go into the Dota 2 character art guide. So this is a guide that Valve made a while back. You can go on that link, which will be in the description, I hope. And that is pretty much just saying how Valve make their hero cosmetics, and it's kind of a way that you should try and follow if you're going to be making a cosmetic yourself. So after reading the guide, I've kind of split it into 4 sections. So hero identification, lore, colour and design. So first of all, we'll go into hero identification. So obviously, a hero should be easy to work out who it is from just looking at them on a minimap. Valve in the guide actually suggest a silhouette. So if you can tell who it is from a silhouette, it should be quite easy. Now, these two heroes, the old designs for Omni Knight and Dragon Knight, are very similar. They both have a lot of red, you know, kind of a cape and big pauldrons on their shoulders. Sure, one is a helmet, one is like a shield, and yeah, you know, a little bit of a difference, but they looked very similar. And so Valve decided we'll change the color up slightly so it makes it a little bit easier. And as you know, Dragon Knight. Sorry, I'm saying Dragon Knight. So yeah, there's another hero that you could get confused with. The Dragon Knight obviously looks very similar to the Silencer there. So yeah, Silencer now is the purpley color that you're used to. So if you go into lore, yep, I had to do it. I had to put the Alpine Ursa set in. You have to think, does this item actually suit the hero? And Ursa is a guy that pretty much is just trying to save his cubs, you know. He's gone out of his homeland to fight the evil power, which of course is the Dyers. He's a radiant hero. So is he a cowboy? Now, sure, he's defending people he loves, but does that make a bear become a sheriff or cowboy, whatever you want to call him? And I'm going to say no, it doesn't suit the hero at all, which is why it was originally removed from the game. But now with this new update, he is back in the game, so you may see a few more of these running around when you see Ursas. But another huge thing that this has done is it's made the item price on the market drop considerably. The whole set was almost £1,000 if you bought it from the market, and of course that's like £200 just for like the gloves there, and you can barely see them. They don't even look all that. And I think the main things on that set, of course, the cowboy hat, the scarf, and the little trousers he's got there. So that's quite an expensive set, really. And now it's going to be dropped quite commonly, really. You know, that's going to rocket down. Like I saw one of the items yesterday actually sell for £70, so that's quite a huge drop in price. So anyone that owns them, quickly sell them while you can. So my next thing is colour. So one of the heroes I'm looking at for this is going to be a Nature's Prophet. So you know what he looks like. He's kind of a brown and green dude, as I can see there. And the things that I'll be looking at mainly are the treants. So as you can see from the default treant there, you've got the main colour being brown, secondary colour obviously being green, and then just a little bit of highlights in yellow, which it works quite well. You can tell what it is, and yep, it's just a tree, simple as that. Obviously you've got the Call of the Dendrocron, I believe it's called, which is a kind of a tree stump. It still fits in the colour scheme. It's got mainly brown, not any green on it, but it has got like the yellowy tint in its eyes and mouth. And of course you've got the evergreen stalker, which is kind of the opposite. It's got green as its primary colour, brown, and then the hints of yellow once again. So the problem with the other treants, as you can see here, they don't really fit the colour scheme as much. So you've got the pumpkin one there. Sorry, I don't know all the names. Which, yeah, it kind of works as a treant, but it doesn't really fit the colour schemes. You can look at Nature's Prophet. He doesn't really have much orange or blue in his colour scheme, so it doesn't fit too well. Not saying it's a bad item necessarily, but it doesn't necessarily fit the hero. As for the flowering treant, it also fits quite well. Of course, the purple doesn't really fit the hero too well. And for the Bonseko, I believe, it's just, in my opinion, hideous. It doesn't fit the scheme, it looks retarded, and I don't know why it's in the game. Like, it's just a generally ugly item. Shroom thing, it's, I suppose, people can like it. I know a lot of people that do, but in my opinion, it doesn't fit the colour scheme, and the blue just doesn't go with all the green and the brown that's on Nature's Prophet originally. Necessarily, it's probably not really lore related, because obviously a mushroom is not necessarily a tree. Same with the pumpkin there, and that's similar to the shroomling that we've got next to him there. And last but not least, we've got the Call of the Child or someone, and that's not even a tree. Come on now, whoever created that, really, do you think a little, I suppose a little centaur related tree thing, I don't even know if it's really even a tree at all. It's not even, like, at least with the mushrooms, they are, you know, plants, but this one, it doesn't even look like a plant. Should it be in the game, in my opinion? No. So there's my views on colour, and last but not least, we are going into design. Now this is the Jumo Courier, which was a reward for buying the Nexon ticket, and I don't think tickets should be able to produce items like this. When you buy you make an item for a ticket, you can just make whatever you want. It doesn't have to go through Valve's green light process, and you can just put it in. And this item is just hideous. It doesn't fit the design of Dota at all. It's just a girl carrying a box. Like, I know Asian countries, obviously, you know, they prefer things like this, but it doesn't fit Dota at all. So you've got a donkey, makes sense, it carries items. Then you've got other things like boars and horses and things like that. They all, you know, it makes them a lot of sense, them being in the game. But this, I don't like it whatsoever. It just doesn't fit the game. Obviously, it's just loads of random colours. You've got yellows, blues, reds, oranges. You've got the skin, and then it's just a lot of different stuff going on there, and it's just not really nice to look at. So that's my main hate for items, I suppose. Is those three main things: is the Ursa set, the amount of treants there are, and of course, just the random colours in this one. So if you have any complaints, I suppose, or questions, or just want to have a general discussion, just make sure to put it in the comments, and I'll try and get back to you with my views if you think I'm wrong, which a lot of you will think I'm wrong, because a lot of you will like these items. But till then, thank you, and goodbye.